Alright, little teddy bears, let's go. We can do this. Come on. There we go. Yep. Go in stealth, so now I can do an AoE. No counterattacks on this one. Beautiful. Keep it going. Come on. Feed turn meter to the team. There we go. Get me some foresight so we can evade the AoE. Call everybody to assist. Dispel the taunt. And there we go. So now we have to first exhaust these revives. Let's go after Death Trooper first. 5 minutes in, almost got him. 6 minutes after the battle, here we go. And there we go. It took me 6 minutes to take down one Imperial Trooper. So I can see, guys, CG, I need more time. 15 minutes is not enough for my Ewoks to get through this one. Hello there, my fellow Holotable heroes, and welcome to another Galactic Challenge video. Hope you had a great weekend and that you're looking forward to the week ahead, but first we do have a brand new challenge to take care of. So this time we're taken to the planet of Endor, where we do have to take a squad of Imperial troopers, and we do have to use our Ewoks to get good rewards here. Now, as you've seen from the intro battle, my Ewoks there, actually I was able to keep them alive by constantly spamming foresight with Paplu and as well log race. So surviving the battle wasn't so much of an issue for my Ewoks. It's just at gear 12 they simply were not doing enough damage. It took me 6 minutes to take down Death Trooper once. And remember, they get 3 revives, so essentially you have to defeat 8 enemies. So if we multiply 6 by 8, I would need about 48 minutes to get this done. So CG, can we please remove the timer for these challenges or something? So as always with Ewoks, it really depends what you can get done, but at least I'll show you what I was able to do with mine and just give you some tips on how to use them, so hopefully you can get at least gold crate unlocked. After that, I have quite a few battles here for you. So all the teams I'll show you after the Ewoks, they can get all the feats done in a single battle. So I'll be doing Imperial Trooper mirror match. That's right, we'll see whose Imperial Troopers are superior. Then I'll be doing as well Palpatine lead with Vader and the Jedi team, and then finally Padme team, and all 4 of them can get everything done on tier 10, obviously except the Ewok feat. So let's just first kick off with the global modifier here. Part of the tribe. It's actually quite a fun modifier here that you get. So part of the tribe, you get this ability, and depending on who uses it, you get different bonus. So when it comes to Ewok battle, I mostly was using it with Paplu because he's a tank, and then he keeps giving foresight to your team. And this then cooldown is shared across the team, so probably usually by the time Paplu got another turn, because he are getting so many turns, you can just keep spamming foresight with him over and over again, avoiding all those big AoEs, especially from Piet. But other than that, another one that I was also useful there, the attacker one, so you can get some extra attacks out of turn, especially with the Palpatine and Vader team that I'll show you as well. Very useful. Or then when healers and support, if you need some turn meter, you can use that as well. Booby traps modifier from Ewoks. To be honest, I didn't really was seeing a lot of stuns on the enemy side, so apart from obviously this 20% speed boost that you do get, the whole stun beat didn't really work all that well, at least not for me. I wasn't able to get a lot of stuns there. And endless ranks modifier from Imperial troopers. They get 3 revives shared across the entire team, and these revives cannot be prevented. So essentially, no matter what you bring in, you will have to defeat 8 enemies in total. So these are the modifiers. Let's have a look at the feats. Have to attack out of turn 20 or more times, gain offense up 20 or more times, and as well win with a full squad of Ewoks. Now Ewoks as well, you know, if you can get everything done, they also will do it all feats in a single attempt. Lots of attacks out of turn, offense up as well, not a problem at all with these guys, as I'll show you on tier 7 that I will attempt with my Ewoks. I think somebody on the Discord server posted saying that they were able to get everything done with the relic free Ewoks. So, you know, looks like if you do have relic Ewoks, it's quite a good chance that you can get this done, but obviously it may take a few attempts for RNG to line up for you. Alright, let's now, as mentioned before, go over to tier 7. Let me show my Ewoks. I do have them at gear 12, so they're semi-decent. I slapped, you know, the best mods I could on these guys. Chirp, I just modded him for survivability, so, you know, he can survive. Wicked, he's your only damage dealer, so I modded him for damage. Pablo here, max speed. So hopefully he will be able to outrun Piet. Then Logray, I modded for potency, but no matter how much potency I put that guy, landing like days on Piet reliably was a challenge. Anyway, let's hop in the battle now and let me show you how this goes. So Pablo will go first because of all the speed boosts he gets from his unique and modifier. You call their Elder for assist to feed turn meter to the team. Then you again call Elder to assist, feed turn meter team again. Then you do an AoE here. Mass assist, dispel, short trooper stunned. Important thing is first ability with Logray, put 4 setup so you can actually evade the AoE there from Piet. And then we just have to exhaust all these revives. So I'm going after Death Trooper first. Hey, we actually landed the days here. So tier 7 is slightly easier to land the debuffs on Piet, but by no means you land that days every time. So he's very high tenacity. In all these galactic challenges, Piet always is, very hard to control there because of the high tenacity. Just spinning up the footage here because you see even at tier 7 this will take a while. But basically whenever you get a chance with Logray to use his ability that gives foresight, do go ahead and use it. And then also whenever Pablo gets a turn, if you don't have foresight, again use the event ability that we get to get foresight as well. So I was exclusively using with Pablo the event ability, no other guys. I mean, these guys, they don't need turn meter, they're getting so much turn meter from their own abilities anyways. And the damage, if you do use there with Wicked, you get some defense penetration, they will still not hit very hard. So I think the main thing in, just keep foresight on your Ewoks at all times and you should be good to go here. There we go. Now they got foresight as well. Looks like one of their tanks used the event ability as well, so we have to work around it. But you can see even here it'll take a few minutes on tier 7 for me. Okay, so we go. Now luckily there Piet, he did mark Snow Trooper, so he's probably the squishiest on this team, so just decided to keep going after Snow Trooper, exhaust the revives, going after Death Trooper next as well. Just left on 2 tanks. Now we can go all out on Piet, going after Short Trooper because he can heal up the team, right? And there we go. Just hit autoplay at this point, and took about 5 minutes. No, not quite done yet. Yeah, it took just over 5 minutes on tier 7 for my Ewoks to get this done. So you can see that on tier 10 a timeout, as I've shown you in the intro, would occur if I would keep going. But otherwise, there you go, all the feats done here on tier 7 with my Ewoks. So let's just keep going now with the tier back to tier 10, and obviously showing you the other feats here. So one of the teams I tried first was Imperial Troopers, because we do get offense up with Imperial Troopers and we do get attacks out of turn as well. And hopefully once we get our train rolling, we get lots of stacks of Emperor's Trap, we get higher potency, so hopefully then we can land some days there on enemy Piet. We shall see. Now with any of these battles that I'm showing you, you will see sometimes Piet starts off with the mark ability, sometimes with an AoE, sometimes with basic, so you can restart a few times until you get the desired starting sequence from Piet. This time obviously Short Trooper's got a pre-taunt unfortunately, so you have to keep going him. I don't want to do AoEs here, I don't want to counter attacks from Piet because these guys do quite a lot of damage actually. So here I use the event ability with Dark Trooper because he's an attacker, so we got extra assists from there. Trying to land the days on Piet unfortunately didn't work, but here comes Death Trooper with a cooldown increase, so now when Piet does get eventually a turn, he'll just be able to use his basic. Okay, here we go. Let's just try and see if we can get Piet out quickly. Come on, one more hit. Nope. Okay. Oh, whoa, easy boys. You can see these guys hit very hard. I'm going to now go after Death Trooper there, trying to avoid counterattacks from Piet. Now because my Piet is in stealth, I dare hit enemy Piet, so got him down with the death mark, and there we go. Now just a case of cleaning up these guys, and all the feats done except obviously the Ewok one on tier 10 with my Imperial Troopers here. Quite easy. Get this done. All right, here we go. Come on. And unlike Ewok, it took only 2 minutes to get this done. Okay, here we go. So let's move on to another team for you that can get as well all this feat done. I will be utilizing here Palpatine leads, for the turn meter train and everything. And also Palpatine's AoE gives offense up to all your allies. So if you will go with this team, you will obviously have to stall the battle hard enough that Palpatine can get his AoE out 4 times, and this will then give you 20 times offense up. And then obviously as well there for attacks out of turn, you can utilize with Vader the event ability as well. So you know, will be done as well. Now my Mara here, she's only gear 11, so you know, counterattacks from Piet could kill her, so I had to restart a couple of times until I got the RNG in beginning that Piet didn't counterattack Mara's AoEs. But other than that, business as usual. I did force crash. I didn't go into merciless yet. I just wanted first to make sure Mara survives. There we go. We got tenacity down on Piet, no counterattacks, nice. Got into stealth, no counterattacks as well. And as well here, this is where also where attacks out of turn come as well. Mara keeps calling obviously Pulps to assist whenever she uses her basic. With everybody kind of stunned, fractured, shocked, I did go down into merciless, did a round of attacks here, and then here just the basic as well. Obviously here, there we go, I used the event ability first time to get some attacks out of turn. Still yet to exhaust the first 3 revives on these guys. Let's go around, spread some shock. And as you can see, these guys, we have them under control. It's not just a case, you will have to stall the battle long enough until Pulps gets his AoE out 4 times. For the sake of here recording, I didn't stall hard enough. But obviously, if you would go for this, do not use Vader's Merciless, do not use Vader's Calling Blade and stuff. Just make sure you first get Pulps those 4 AoEs out, and then Vader can go ahead and finish these guys very, very quickly. As you can see, they're not even getting a turn. We're keeping them under control. Just down to a couple of more troopers. Hit autoplay at this point, and that's pretty much it. Down he goes, another mass attack there, and boom. So there you go, Pulp teams as well can get the rest of the feats done here on tier 10. Moving on to a Jedi team. So Jedi, obviously we get lots of attacks out of turn here because of Revan, and you know, you can combine as well that with the event ability, and then bringing in Shakti for the offense sub, because her basic will grant offense sub to all allies who do not have it. So that's how it goes. Now here Piet actually went into stealth first, unfortunately, so I wasn't able to mark him, but doesn't really matter. We're going after Snowtrooper now. We'll have to obviously first take him out 3 times probably here, bringing in Old Band for mind tricks. I'm just gonna do basic here, no point of marking him. We almost got him down. Basic to get offense up. And now here we can go ahead and get some Jedi wheel going. Get 4 set up. It's probably Piet is coming in with an AoE soon. Get a taunt up with Old Ben. Let's go ahead, swap turn meter. Here come the counter attacks. Let's get Snowtrooper out again. Here comes the AoE. That's why I said, you know, getting 4 set up with Hermit Yoda, he was important there. Now if we'll see, Piet would start off with his AoE and daze. Both Shakti and Revan, they've got a mass cleanse, so you know, getting that daze off your guys shouldn't be a problem. There you go, endless ranks exhausted. So now we can actually start taking these guys out. They just finished off their Snowtrooper. Just spinning up the footage here, because you know, as you can see, Jedi got this under control between the foresight, cleansing and healing. Lots of damage as well. They shouldn't have issue finishing off these guys. Piet will get a few turns in, but doesn't really matter. As soon as he comes out of stealth, I decided to go ahead and mark him and just go after Piet first. And you know, as soon as Piet is down, these 2 guys are tanky, but you should be able to burn for them quite easily. Alright, so here we go. I got final team for today. Also Padme works as well. Obviously, if you do have Commander Ahsoka Tano, you could give her a go as well. But just thought, you know, bringing in Shakti here as well works. Because of offense up, you know, Anakin's AoE gives offense up as well anyway. So as long as, you know, you maybe get 4 Anakin's AoEs out, you wouldn't need Shakti there for the offense up feat. If you use Commander Ahsoka Tano maybe in place of Shakti. But, you know, to be honest, you didn't really need her. I just went in, did it on my first attempt without any issues at all. So we go, this time they start off with an AoE. You have to be careful obviously, because AoE will dispel on the light side, and on your light side guys it will dispel protection up. So make sure if when you now get this protection up here with Padme, that doesn't get dispelled. Unfortunately here I forgot the Death Troopers got a dispel as well. So I did lose there all my protection up, so it'll take a while before I can again stack some courage. But in the meantime, now we're stuck behind Stormtrooper. Obviously between, you know, healing there from Padme and Shakti, this team is very survivable, and all these attacks out of turn obviously again will give you more protection up. Let's do a kick. So as you can see, lots of attacks out of turn as well, obviously from Ahsoka herself as well. Whenever you use special ability, she will attack out of turn, so you don't really have to with this team think about feats at all. You just have to win and the feats will happen automatically. Often stuff again there from Shakti's basic and AoE from Anakin, and attacks out of turn pretty much from everywhere, wherever you look. Okay, there we go, just speeding up the footage. It might take a while. Here we go, we finally got another heal out here with Padme to stack some courage. Okay, I think this is the final endless rank. There we go, counterattacks doing wonders here. Here comes the dispel. I'm just gonna do the basic here. We got lots of taunts there without any issues. Cannot be taunting like a champ. And now just down to Piet, and we are going to get him out very soon, I hope. There we go. He's doing his best, but you know, we'll get him out eventually. And there you go, down goes Piet as well. And that's it guys, all for today's video. Hope you're having some fun with your Ewoks, but don't stress yourself too much, to be honest. It's always like this, isn't it? We got quite a few easy challenges past few ones, so we were bound for a tough one. So whenever we have an Ewok or Java challenge, most of us probably will have to settle here for the gold crate. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hope this video is useful and helpful. As always, let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.